Right, hello and welcome. So today we are going over the Honda Integra Type R from 1995 and we're going to be figuring out how good it is in Gran Turismo 7. So we're going to test out the vehicle stock, fully upgraded as well as engine swap, because this is one of the latest engine swaps added to Gran Turismo 7. So with that being said, let's just dive straight in. So the Honda Integra Type R DC2 from 1995. Well, you can get your hands on this vehicle by heading on over to the used car dealership and spending 65,500 credits. Now, that may seem like a lot, but you are getting quite a bit of vehicle. So the Honda Integra produces 197 brake horsepower. It comes in at a weight of just under 1,100 kgs, which is quite impressive, I won't lie. Now the thing is, with this engine, it is no standard 1.8. No, this is a high compression motor, which means it can rev to the moon. In fact, it's extremely high revving, which just added to just the overall experience and why the Honda Integra Type R is so sought after. And knowing this is actually the first generation or the first Integra Type R to ever come out. So with that being said, when you jump into this vehicle and take it around a circuit, well, around Kyoto Driving Park, we are gonna find ourselves doing lap times around the 2-minute 3-second mark. Well, I just made it into that time, but the vehicle overall standard, you can feel compared to modern day vehicles, it's a bit on the slow side. Acceleration and just top speed isn't really the best. It doesn't feel like it's in a hurry to get anywhere. But when it comes to cornering, that's really where the Civic just comes alive. The pure handling of the vehicle, yes, you do find understeer every now and then, but it's not as bad as you'd expect. Now, it's a pleasant driving experience, very chuckable, and you're able to really just push the Integra extremely hard. Now, this is just a personal opinion, but honestly, I'll take an Integra Type R over a Civic. I know I'm gonna get burned at the stake, but the Integra Type R DCC2 from 1995 is fantastic. Yes, it is not the fastest thing standard, and that's completely understandable. So, if you do want to change this and feel the full capabilities of this 1.8 engine, well, you need to head on over to a tuning shop. So, once you do that, well, you're going to be spending quite a bit of money. And after doing so, well, you should be left with 402 brake horsepower and 869 kgs. Nice. But look, the vehicle's weight is extremely low, and the power that it produces now is more than double standard. So when it comes to using it around a circuit, it's gonna be so much better. So before we actually start diving into how it is around a circuit, now we can head on over to GZ Autos to see what visual options we have for this vehicle. So we see that the vehicle has 2 options for a front splitter, 2 options for a side skirt, 1 option for a rear diffuser, and 2 options for a rear wing. Now I know the one is just a wingless option and the other one is the custom rear wing. So yeah, that's the customization options for the Honda Civic Type R. So you can then go into the discovery page and just find a livery that you like or create on your own. So with your Honda Integra now kitted out, it's time to head back on over the track. So around Kyoto Driving Park now, the vehicle is just, it's almost explosive. It's so quick now. Coming down Kyoto Driving Park straight away, we find ourselves clocking 245 kilometers per hour. Then we slam on the brakes and make it around the first corner. Now the crazy thing about it is, you don't really find understeer really affecting the vehicle. Maybe it's the way I have the differential set up, but honestly, it's such a grippy vehicle. There's no slippage, the vehicle doesn't slide out. Yes, you are gonna need to just tap on the brakes to just really get the vehicle to just overall rotate. So look, it's a fun vehicle that around the corners is even better than down the straightaway, and it's not slowed down a straightaway. And we now see the Integra setting lap times around the 1-minute 37-second mark, which is just frankly, it's almost competitive, but it is a massive improvement over stock. Now, with the engine being this good, just fully upgraded, is there really a need to engine swap it? So if we head on over to GT Auto we now see that we have a K24, a Civic motor that can go into the Integra. Now yes, it does add a bit more weight into a vehicle, but after we take it to a tuning shop and spend a bit more money, well, we are going to be left with 599 brake horsepower and a weight of 936 kg. So I think that added extra 200 horsepower is gonna make quite a difference. So now, around Kyoto Driving Park, the vehicle, I thought it was fast before. It's even faster now. Sitting lap times around the 1 minute 33 second mark, which is, it's actually shocking how much faster the Integra now is. The car coming down Kyoto Driving Park straight away, you are doing 270 kilometers per hour before you slam on the brakes to make it around the first corner. And the thing is, with front wheel drive vehicles, they often do not struggle to really put the power down. Like, it's too much for them to handle. But this 600 horsepower mark seems ideal for the Integra because it has ample grip. It still takes corners like an absolute maniac. It's just so absurdly good, and it knocked my socks off. I was so taken back by how good this engine swap actually fits in the Integra Type R. It's just overall a pleasant, not even pleasant, it's a great driving experience. And I'd say, you know what, if you have the chance to engine swap it, go for it. Yes, the standard B18 is quality, it's really good, but this K24A just knocks it out the water. It's so fast and it's a pleasant experience, and it's just every time you think, okay, it's not gonna be able to make it around this corner, and it does. It's fantastic. But I thought, you know what, okay, it can't really be the best at everything, you know. There has to be some way that it's not really that amazing. The thing is, with this vehicle being fully upgraded, max downforce, racing soft tires, it only comes at performance points rating of 689 performance points, and this is with it having a wide body kit applied to it, which means it's eligible for the WTC 700 around Le Mans. Now, I was a bit skeptic using this vehicle because it doesn't really have a race car engine in it, so fuel economy was gonna be not on our side. But when I tell you, I was gobsmacked to see that this vehicle's economy wasn't actually that bad. Okay, look, we were running a vehicle on fuel map level 6, and after completing a single lap, we were left with 63% of fuel remaining, and this was with short shifting involved. Now, knowing you could get a bit more out of it, but that means you are going to be eligible to do 2 laps around the circuit before you need to dive into the pits. And honestly, on our initial lap round, we set a 4-minute lap, and for me, that is incredibly fast. Anything quicker than a 4-minute 10-second lap is fast, and this little Integra honestly just blew me away. It's such a fantastic vehicle, and honestly, I wish I tried it out sooner. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts on the Integra in the comment section down below. And with all this being said, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.